What up, y'all? What up? What up? What's happening? I'm here. What's up, Lisa? How are you? Welcome. What up, Leroy? Oh, shit. Christian's got his draft in a few hours. What's really good? When do you pick? Get some more people on here. Let's get Instagram on here. Let's tweet this shit out. Let's have a party. You're amazing. I love your energy. Where are you from, Lisa? Three-headed monster. That's right, guys. All about the triple running back. What's up with this? Is that Chiefs game still like suspended or whatnot? Massachusetts. Oh, so you're a Pats fan, I take it? Yeah, that's interesting. I like that kind of like you can't really like strategize. I mean, you can strategize, but not really. Dylan, what's happening? But if I go Devontae in the first, who you like around 14th pick in PPR? I like Juju, but okay. I never like going double wide receiver. So you have the first in the first. So yeah, I would probably. How many people is your league? Yep, Boston. I'm actually gonna make a post. If you want, Lisa, follow me on Instagram at Fantasy Football Rapper. I'm gonna be making a post real soon about the Patriots. It's gonna be really good. I think you're gonna like it. Okay, so it's a 10-person league, and when do you pick? So you pick what? Like fifth or something? There you go, Lisa. She knows what's up. Let me get this water real quick. What charger? Water. Let me get situated. That wide receiver's balling from the Pats. Oh shit, Lisa knows her stuff. Yeah, I actually did a post on him already. I had a post on him before he even started playing a couple weeks ago. You're talking about Jacoby Myers. Oh wait, Lisa. Man, I thought I got the L's confused. I meant Leroy. Shit. What pick should you hope for? To be honest with you, the way this everything's set up, I don't really. Hold on, guys. All right, Lisa, take care. You got a touchdown again? Oh shit, bro. I gotta pull this shit up. What up, Josh? Your mom just said so? How old are you, Lisa? In my opinion, a PPR league, I don't know how that works. 10? All right, guys. Make sure you watch what you say, please. Yo, I can't wait for the Steelers. You're a boy on your mom's account. Okay, I got you. Sorry. What's your name? Okay, that's cool. Anyways, this game still ain't started. The Steelers. Thank you, Leroy. Send you a screenshot on Instagram with running backs available in my dynasty. Jimmy G is amazing. Good luck. Yeah, I think he could be good. What up, Bob? You're crazy, Bob. It's not that serious if they do. Monday? Yeah, I'll definitely be live for that game, though. Some players I want to see. I want to see what's going on with this 49ers receiver situation. So, yeah. Trying to pull up some games right now. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of interested in this Houston game, actually. George Kittle's the third best tight end. I don't know, man. I think, I mean, you could make a good argument for Kittle for sure, but I'm kind of feeling Hunter Henry this year. Don't ask me why. I just really like Henry. I think Kittle, you know, had a really good year last year, but we got to see if he does the same thing with Jimmy, who can, throw the ball a little better. If Cup is gone, do you like Alshon, Godwin, or Boyd? I actually like Godwin, maybe even Boyd over Cup. I definitely don't like Alshon Jeffrey. I can't believe you didn't read my book, Dylan. I'm kind of offended. You would know that. I'm going to try to trade my bench players for Hunter Henry. I offer Sterling Shepard for him. Yeah, you're going to need more than Sterling Shepard to get Hunter Henry. I want to see how the Chiefs D look as well as Juju. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to play. They probably won't play Juju much. You're going to the Niners game? That's pretty dope. Lions game is on. Yeah, I'm trying to watch that right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, yeah, I'm watching it. Woo-hoo. This guy hooked me up with a site. Yeah, I hope Carry On plays too. Well, actually, I kind of hope he doesn't because I don't want people to start, jumping on the Carry On bandwagon. I tell you one thing. Thank you, sir. I tell you one thing. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Duke Johnson. I also hope he doesn't play this offseason. If you could get Duke Johnson, he's now becoming quickly my favorite pick in that 7 to 9 range, along with Royce Freeman. If you could get one of those, maybe even both, I'm really, really loving the value. You guys don't understand, but Duke Johnson's going to have a really big year, and people are straight up sleeping on him. Hopkins just got a nice catch. Don't forget to check out your friend. Who is your friend? Would you prefer James White or Godwin at flex? I like Godwin more. Jacoby Ayano? Who's that? Kamara, Chubb, Mixon, and carry on my running backs. Sheesh. That's like you won your league. Is that a pay league? Yeah, but what does he do? Why are you telling me I should check him out? Any particular reason? Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm live for the games. Come join me. YouTube, it's lit. We're going through the games. Holler. Live for the games. Come join me. YouTube, it's lit. We're going through the games. Holler. What's up, y'all? I'm live for the games. Come join me. YouTube, it's lit. We're going through the games. Holler. What's up, y'all? I'm live for the games. Come join me. YouTube, it's lit. We're going through the games. I'm kind of off. A cousin does the league. We pay $100 to play. Card. Messed that up. Hey, what's up, guys? Come join me now for YouTube Live. We're watching the games, answering your questions. See you on YouTube. Fantasy Football Rapper. YouTube Live. We're watching the games, answering your questions. See you on YouTube. Fantasy Football Rapper. Hey, what's up, guys? Come join me now for YouTube Live. We're watching the games, answering your questions. See you on YouTube. Fantasy Football Rapper. Hey, what's up, guys? Come join me now for YouTube Live. Where's Carter from? Is that Carter that used to play in Dallas? Hey, what's up, guys? Come join me now for YouTube Live. Watching games, answering questions. See you on YouTube. Hey, what's up, guys? Come join me now for YouTube Live. Watching games, answering questions. Is that no? That's not Quincy Carter. Quincy Carter. That's an old school name. Dan Watson's offensive line still not the one. Don't forget to watch the Pats game. No, for sure. It's going on right now, actually. Hoyer's injured again. Doesn't he always get injured, Hoyer? Yeah, Slay is underrated. I agree. People talk about Slay like he's just like an average. Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Like he's just some average cornerback. Like he's just an afterthought, and he's top 10 for sure. Miles Sanders or Coleman. That's tough because anytime you guys ask me players like this, D Hop or Adams, Kamara, CMC, my mind doesn't think like that because the reason I'm saying that is they're in the same tier. It's like asking Chubb or Mixon. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? Get either one. I wouldn't strain your brain over something like that because they're so equal. Um, I would say Coleman's a lot safer, and then Miles Sanders has more upside. So it depends how your team is structured. So let's say, see, that's why a lot of questions, guys, it's kind of like I want to teach you how to do this stuff because a lot of these questions, these answers, you're only gonna know once you're in the draft and once you're forming your team. So let's say I went pretty safe, then maybe I'll take that risk and I'll go Miles Sanders. But let's say I've been a little risky because there's been some players I couldn't pass up and I need a little more stability. Then I'm like, okay, let me pass on Miles Sanders. Let me take Tevin Coleman because I already took guys like Cooper Kupp who are coming off an ACL or Dalvin Cook. Do you get where I'm going with this? So every situation is unique. I don't like, not everything's black and white. I love Scatling. You know a lot for being 10 years old. Not better than CHJ. Who is CHJ? You guys and your abbreviations, I swear. Do you like Curtis Samuel? I mean, he's okay. I think it's a lot of hype. Um, you know, you could take the next step, but this is going to be his third year. And yes, he's shown flashes. And I just think, in my 20 years of experience, remember, guys, I've been doing this for 20 years. To me, he sounds like one of those preseason hype guys that everybody gets really excited about. Like in the past, it's been Devontae Parker, and everybody's like, he's going to break out because guys like Curtis Samuel, they're so physically gifted. They're so fast that you look at them, especially in a practice setting where people are not game planning, there's no tackling. So you see a tremendous athlete and you're like, wow, because he is a tremendous athlete. But will that translate onto the field? I do think he's safe where he's going for sure. But it depends what your expectations are. I think he'll definitely hold value though, based on where he's going. What's up, Plastic? I'm glad you found the book helpful. I'm telling you guys, the book will change the way you view fantasy football. And the main problem you guys have is your mind is wired to think like everybody else. Well, guess what? 90% of the people are not good at fantasy football, and that includes analysts on ESPN, on NFL Network, and people have Instagram pages. So if you think like everybody else, you're going to get the same results as everybody else. And most people, let's face it, do not win. Yeah, that's what they tell me. So that could be very good. That could be a sign for you, bro, if you're passionate about it. Yeah, Stidham has looked pretty good. Uh, Lindsey's absolutely worth a 6th-round pick. He'll definitely hold that value. Absolutely, 100%. Love, if you could get Lindsey in the 6th. Scroll up to my CB rankings. Tell me your thoughts. Ramsey, Gilmore. Who is CHJ? Slay. I think that's a very, very. I think that's a very solid list. I'm trying to think who 1, 2, 3, 4, who you're missing, but that's a really, really solid list, and I'd probably agree with you. I mean, you could say Patrick Peterson, but I think those guys might be better. Definitely Gilmore. Oh no, you forgot somebody. You forgot what is Buffalo Bills cornerback's name? Fuck. Damn. What's his name? Sorry for cursing. What's his name? Colts get Melvin? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't think anybody's trading for Melvin either. White, yeah. Tre'Davious White. So I would put Tre'Davious White is better than Slay. Who is CHJ? Oh, Chris Harris Jr. Man, why you Bob? Nobody outside of Denver knows what the heck Did you guys know who CHJ was? I assume you didn't because none of you guys answered. So you guys with your abbreviations, I swear, bro. Unless it's AP, OBJ, or MVS, I don't want to hear about abbreviations. Sorry for yelling. Oh, drive me crazy. CHJ. I didn't even know he was a junior. I just thought he was Chris Harris. Denzel Ward, yeah, but he ain't quite there yet. Corey, football. Let's stick to the topic. Mariota just got a touchdown, got flipped over. Mariota, bro, that dude is done. Let me put that game on though. CHJ, I'll be damned. I know it's who LBJ is. That's why I said let's stick to football. Stephen Gilmore is the best DB in the NFL. He's definitely got a case. To me, it's a close between three people: Gilmore, Ramsey, and Tre'Davious White. You could definitely make a case for Gilmore. I think statistically, he might have even been the best. Ramsey got who did Ramsey? He got smoked in the playoffs. Oh, by Antonio Brown, you mean? Antonio Brown smokes everybody, guys. Trying to find these Jacoby stats. Jacoby Myers. I'm invested in him. Some dude in my league that has Kelsey traded Devontae Freeman and Didi Wexbrook for Ebron. Bro, Bob, you have no business being in those types of leagues, bro. You're way better than that. I'm disappointed in you. And I'll be more disappointed if you don't win. So you better win. You're in a league like that. Any one of my students should not be in these leagues. You guys are way above that already, guys. It's not even fair. You're going to be bored. You're going to be picking up like amazing players, which you probably already have an amazing team. And Madden Jacoby Myers isn't a Madden. I mean, it makes sense because he's an undrafted free agent. That's crazy, though. He'll be on there soon. Everyone on your league says carry on's trash. Yeah, I don't want to be in that type of league. I can only win if the wife lets. Bro, why you keep saying you got a wife? You don't have no wife. Stop. I'm just laughing from the inside. Kenny G and Dynasty. Yeah, I think that's a really solid pick. Where'd you get him? Or you haven't got him yet? Pick KC starting. Cool. I already took Deshaun Watson out, I see. I like Golladay, though. I think he's a really, really solid wide receiver, too, with upside. Yeah, I don't know. And the fourth round, yeah, I think that's really solid value. That's usually where he goes in the fourth. So yeah, if he's your wide receiver too, I think he's one of those guys. He's in that tier. He's in the lower spectrum of the tier, but he's still in that same tier with Chris Godwin, Tyler Boyd, Cooper Kupp, Calvin Ridley, and then he's probably that. Robert Woods is also in that tier, and then Golladay would be the last guy in that tier, but he's still in that tier, and he still has just as much potential as any of them. It's just going to be tough. I think consistency I'm a little worried about. They still got Marvin Jones. They got a lot of weapons and Kerryon Johnson, but I do like Golladay. Like I have a certain way that I want to formulate my team, and as long as he ends up being one of my wide receiver twos, I feel really good. So, yeah, man. Yeah, me too. I'm happy Chubb's not playing today. Although I only got one draft left, I'm probably not going to be able to get Chubb anyway. But yeah, I'm trying to get Montgomery. You got him in the 14th round. Oh my gosh, bro. Your team is going to be, well, unless you totally botched your first three picks, your team should be ridiculously stacked if you got David Montgomery in the fourth. I think I got him in the fifth in a best ball league I did like way early. Even though some of these players are flaming out, this best ball league, it's got Mixon, Kerryon, Montgomery, Tyler Boyd, Cooper Kupp, Mike Evans, Josh Allen. My tight end is trash, though. Sometimes you get lucky. My drafts. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Bob. Yeah, I think Derwin James, that's a big loss for them if Melvin doesn't sign. And then they always seem to have one or two other injuries, especially Joey Bosa always goes down. I was thinking the same thing, Bob. So far, my team is Juju, Kerryon, David, Kenny G, Tyler Boyd. Oh yeah, bro. So basically, according to my scale, you've got one wide receiver, one elite top five, and you got two wide receiver twos with upside. One of them, probably Boyd, if he stays healthy, could be a wide receiver one. And then you got, I think David Montgomery. I would have loved for David Montgomery to be your second running back, but it is dynasty, and you did pick at the top. So you're basically having my team now that I realize it, because my first three picks for dynasty and yours were exactly the same. So Kerryon, David Montgomery are both going to be RB1s if they stay healthy. I think Montgomery will probably stay healthy. Kerryon toss up. Now you got to build depth, but I think I mean, having Lindsey as your third running back, I didn't even get to that. That's amazing in itself. Lindsey as a third running back is ideally where you would want Lindsey because he has RB1 upside and he's a third running back. That's such a lit team. Like, amazing start, especially for Dynasty or redraft. I mean, that's just a great team, period. I couldn't do it any better myself. Connor, Odell, Cup, then Montgomery. Connor, Odell, Cup, and Montgomery. It's a good team. You really, really need to build a solid bench around that team because you have a lot of risky players. Both of your receivers are risky, extremely risky. Your number one running back is risky. So your team has a lot of potential, Brian, but a lot of risk. You are one team that's going to need to really build a solid bench because at least one or two of those starters are going to go down just based on the statistics. You have 3 injury-prone players. I mean, Cup's not injury-prone, but he's still coming off an ACL. And then you got 2 injury-prone players as your first 2 picks. Montgomery, I love Montgomery, but, and I think he'll be fine, but now we're banking a lot on a rookie. We don't have Carry-On in the throne, do we? No, we do not. Don't sleep on Scatlin. I agree. Lock it for Cup. I like Cup in that deal. Chargers are cursed? Probably. You are the best YouTube rapper I've ever seen. I do appreciate that. My man, Casual. I got 3 drafts barbecues coming next week. Can't wait. Time to get fat. That sounds amazing. I love barbecue. I just don't like eating at barbecue restaurants unless it's like Texas. But I do love home barbecue, especially Latin barbecues because we put all that adobo and it's fire. Anyway, Connor and Juju playing. Oh, okay. I'm watching it right now. Juju, did he just catch that? Oh, Ben is not playing though. Damn, I'm paying attention to this. Do you think Kyler Murray's a bust? Absolutely not. You got Tevin Coleman too. Okay, yeah. Corey, yeah, just give me a percentage of what you make. Just tip the dealer. Nothing crazy. Chiefs game started. Yeah. Thoughts on Devontae Freeman and Damian Williams? I don't like either or. Devontae is completely off my draft board. Damian Williams I would take in the right price being the 4th round, so I doubt I will be in position to get Damian Williams. So not exactly players I'm targeting. Oh, shit, I forgot about my tea. Fuck. Do you think Mahomes is going to get MVP again? I think it's very possible, man. That Chiefs, I don't know how you're going to slow that team down. Like everybody's saying, like, people are going to catch up to Mahomes. Like how? There's so much speed on the outside, and then you got Kelsey in the middle, and then you got running backs like Damian Williams and Darwin Thompson. I just don't know how you stop that offense with today's rules. It's just I don't see why he can't get an MVP. Him or I like Aaron Rodgers too as a sleeper. Is he considered a sleeper for MVP? I don't know. 3 and out. Pittsburgh, do you think the refs are going to still hate the Saints? Guys, they still had their chance. Wow, Mahomes just took off. They still had their chance. Drew Brees threw an interception. Let's not forget that. That's what's up, Corey. 49ers are going to be in the playoffs. I agree. Wow, you're smart, bro. For being 10 years old, you're really smart, dude. Because, yes, the 49ers are going to be in the playoffs. And what I'm impressed by that is because most people do not believe the 49ers will be in the playoffs, and most 10-year-olds go with whatever they hear. But I could tell you really know your sports and that you watch your sports. For you to say that at 10 years old and not say what everybody says, I'm very impressed. You might be a sports analyst. And you're big on Jimmy G. Jimmy G is not a name people talk about often. I'm really impressed by you. My wide receivers are Keenan Allen. You remind me of a young version of me. I knew a lot. When I was 10 years old, bro, I was such a little nerd when it came to sports. I knew everybody's stats. I knew every player on every team, every position. I'm impressed, dude. It's nice to see. My wide receivers are Keenan Allen, Godwin. Jeez. Watkins, MVS, Gallup with 8 running backs. Yeah, your receivers are pretty trashy. Hard to slow down the Browns. Oh, the Chiefs by far. Just because they have that system, man. Like, it's like pick your poison. It really is. Like, yeah, the Browns are going to be hard, but Mahomes is way better than Baker. Tyreek and OBJ is like a wash. Tyreek might be even a little harder to cover because he's going to be like, you got to focus on the running back, Travis Kelce. Like, yeah, for me, it's not even close, but the Browns are going to be lit too. The way you slow the Chiefs down is Von Miller, Brad. Yeah, I believe that, Bob, if they play in Denver, although they played them really tough last year and Patrick Mahomes still pulled it off. I do believe that will be their toughest game at Denver because Denver is really, really tough at home. No matter how bad Denver is, because of that altitude and because of that home field advantage, they're very tough on the road. Yeah, by far, bro. Sorry. We're right receiver. Adrian, you act like this is your first time on the live. Like you ain't heard my rap. You know the receivers I like, bro. The thing is, it's hard to trade for an elite receivers. Like, there's only the only people worth trading for are like Michael Thomas, Juju, guys like that. Maybe in a smaller deal, a Cooper Cup, a Tyler Boyd, a Calvin Ridley. But you know who I like, bro. But the problem is, I mean, if you're stacked like that at 8 running backs, depending on who the 8 running backs, you might be okay and get by with those receivers. If you could, because Godwin and Allen, that's a pretty nice tandem. MVS, your receivers are not bad, actually, bro. I take that back. I don't really like Keenan Allen as my number one, but the fact that you back them up with Godwin, between the two of them, you do have a number one there. And MVS, I think, is as good as wide receiver 3 as you can get with wide receiver 2 upside. And he should be a wide receiver 2. In my prediction, he will be a wide receiver 2. So basically, you have like 3 wide receiver 2s. So, I mean, that's fine. And I think Keenan Allen or Godwin, if not both, could be wide receiver 1. So if your running backs are lit, then your team should be lit. Do you think Chad Johnson's going back to? Oh no, that's where you lost me, bro. Chad Johnson ain't going to the NFL. Broncos would have beat the Chiefs last year if Case Keenum hit Sutton. Why? Yeah, Case Keenum ain't the one. Yeah, Scatling is the one. What's the reason the Browns lost to the Broncos lost to the Browns? Oh yeah, that Bob is gonna have to answer for you. Well, that's nice. Nice way to put it. Do you think the Jets are going in the playoffs? I think they are because of Le'Veon Bell. I'm not a big Le'Veon Bell guy. I don't think the Jets are going to make the playoffs. Drop Singletary and pick up MVS. I've been debating. Um, I to me they're kind of equal. It all depends what your team looks like. So if you read me your team, then I can tell you for sure. How what? How do I not like Le'Veon Bell? Because he hasn't proven he's can do anything um, outside of the Steelers. If you've noticed, everybody does good in the Steelers, whether it's D'Angelo Williams. You're too young to know that name, but D'Angelo Williams was a backup to Le'Veon Bell when he was injured, and he was great. James Conner played great last year. Jalen Samuels played great. So everybody's great in Pittsburgh. So how great is Le'Veon Bell when everybody does the same thing? So I think he's a product of the system and the offensive line. Jets run a very different system. They don't feature the running back as much. And Adam Gase doesn't, he doesn't use a workhorse. So, yeah, Le'Veon's a talented running back, but I don't think the Jets are going to make the playoffs because of Le'Veon Bell. Barkley, Chubb, Monty, Henderson, Penny, Pollard, Samuel, Singletary. Yeah, so Adrian, I think you should stay put, bro. I think besides the Watkins pick, maybe the Tony Pollard, but obviously you got other guys, so I think that's a really solid team. I wouldn't trade. I unless somebody offers you a great deal, but I wouldn't actively be pursuing a trade because you really don't need one. I hope Benny Snell gets in the game. Yeah, he needs to show more than what he showed last game. He looked horrible and slow. Bob, you got Tay and Godwin. That's an amazing tandem. Shepard is Samuel's okay. Cuties okay. Running backs are Mixon, Chubb, Carry-On. That's fire. Montgomery, yeah. You're another one, bro. Let's see. You got 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're thinking about dropping Singletary for MVS. Yeah. What else? You can't drop anybody else? Are you in PPR, Bob? Me and my dad's top 3 picks are Le'Veon Bell, then Mahomes, then T.Y. Hilton. For fantasy, top 3? No, bro. Tyreek or OBJ? I think OBJ. What is the appeal of 8 or 10 team leagues? Sometimes that's all you could get. I've been in a 10-team league the past 5 years. I don't like it, though. Adam Gase doesn't use a workhorse, remembers Frank Gore. Yeah, exactly. Frank Gore wasn't a workhorse. Justice Hill, Madison, or Pollard. Justice Hill by a significant amount. Madison's a cuff. Pollard is going to be a gadget player. I'm not buying this. He's going to take over for Zeke stuff. I don't see him as that type of player. He's more like a hybrid wide receiver, running back. He's not a pure running back. Luck with Kyler. I would focus on doing the 2-for-1 deal, Bob. See if you can see what players out of your team. I mean, Cutie doesn't have much. What I would do, Bob, this is what I would do. I would package. Are you in a 2-quarterback league? Do me a favor. Tell me who your quarterbacks on waivers is. I'm gonna hook you up, bro. This is why you guys come to the lives. This is where you get the best stuff. You're not gonna buy my stuff. This is where you could get it for free. The only other place you're going to get this is if you buy and you get into my private Facebook group. But this is the juice right here. Yeah, Dolphins are trash. No, 1 QB league, waiver QBs. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So this is what you do, Bob. You make a package. You sell high on Curtis Samuel because everybody's hyping him up. And you sell high maybe on Andrew Luck. See if you could package them together for another quarterback, or not even a quarterback, another, I don't know, wide receiver or something. So this way, if you package them together, you can just pick up MVS for free and you just upgraded a position. You feel me? So see if you could package Luck and Curtis Samuel for another wide receiver upgrade. See if somebody will take that for, Godwin, Boyd, Cooper Kupp, anything like that. And then, well, that doesn't really solve your problem, I guess, because then, well, you don't really need a backup. In a 10 team, you don't need a backup quarterback. So that was a waste of a pick. That Andrew Luck was a waste of a pick. Because you got Josh Allen and guys like Sam Darnold on your bench. You don't need to hold a backup. There's no point. So, yeah, do that, and then you could pick up MVS for free. And then you could look at the trade like Andrew Luck and Curtis Samuel for Tyler Boyd, Cooper Kupp, whoever, Calvin Ridley, and MVS. So all of a sudden that trade is fair. Is Eli going to the Hall of Fame? I certainly hope not. I don't think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's been a bad quarterback. He's been a bad to average quarterback his whole career. He just happened to win 2 Super Bowls behind one of the best defensive lines I've ever seen in my life. Hyde sucks. I don't want to hear about Hyde. Yeah, your team's super stacked, bro. You're just when you guys follow me, you guys are gonna be so much more advanced than anybody else. Like I have that same problem. It's like, who do I trade? Because my team's so stacked. Like I want to pick somebody up, but all these other teams have bench players like Devontae Parker and Sammy Watkins. It's like Darwin Thompson, yeah. Darwin Thompson the sky's the limit for him. Yeah, there's always going to be good teams, especially in 10 teams because it's so thin. But, you know, again, you're going to be following me throughout the year, so you're still going to have a heads up. And like you said, everybody's stacked at the starting. But when those injuries start hitting, and they'll hit you as well, you have the depth to remain even while everybody's going to fall off a cliff. Rap about the Browns, how they went from being bad and then being great. Let me see if I can freestyle. I'm not the best freestyler. I can sometimes. Vance McDonald, I'm not. I'm not buying him at his ADP. Absolutely not. The fact that Vance McDonald is going to over guys like Jared Cook, Austin Hooper, and David Njoku is an absolute travesty, and it's so sad and so ridiculous. I can't take it. All right, Bob. Talk to you later, buddy. Damn, you guys get the game so much. My TV's still on commercial. Plastic, just shh. Can I enjoy the game, please? What's your take on Jalen Hurd? I think everybody's pumping. I think we need to pump the brakes on Jalen Hurd. I think Jalen Hurd is a great dynasty pick. I don't think he's going to have much redraft value. Jalen Hurd is a converted running back. That is a complex offense that the 49ers run. Yes, when you're talking about base systems in preseason, he's going to dominate. The guy is an athlete. You're putting this mammoth of a man who's fast as a running back and catch like a receiver and is as big as a tight end You're matching him up against these little fourth string corners. He's going to bully these guys. So I do think the future is bright for this young man. But I do think he's a better dynasty player, and I do think he'll either pick it up at the end of the year, somebody to stash on the deep bench, but nobody that's going to play significant minutes. I sound like a coach. He's not going to play significant minutes this league, but yeah, I like him more long term. Yeah, the Vance will not make you dance. Yeah, Chad Henne, I don't know, bro. One of the many garbage Dolphin quarterbacks. Do I think Mayfield is going to turn the Browns around? I don't think I could say anything different as long as a guy by the name of Corey is here. So let's wait until he leaves because I want him to tip the dealer when he wins. So no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do. I am a believer in Mayfield. I love Mayfield, man. He's one of my favorite players. It's funny. My two favorite players might be both from the same school, Oklahoma, and that's Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, back-to-back Heisman's. I just love everything about them. I think they're exciting. I think they're ultra talented. And I love the way Baker Mayfield carries himself. This guy's like, I almost sound, like I'm in love with him or something, but he's like a man's man. Like the way he carries himself, the way he talks, he's got that swag, and you need that. He's got the it factor, which is so important for a quarterback because that's the leader of your team. You see, the quarterback isn't always the leader of every team, but if you want to be a great team, like that's why Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, these guys are the leaders, and it's so important. Flacco's not a leader. Not even Aaron Rodgers is a leader. I think if Aaron Rodgers was a leader, he would have won a lot more. I think Aaron Rodgers is arguably the greatest, most talented quarterback we've seen, but he's like Kobe Bryant. They're not good leaders. If I had, geez, Adrian, that's what it's come down to. That's like disgusting. I don't want no part of those players. I mean, can you get any worse? I'd rather go with Jacoby Myers. He's not available. Good riddance. Top late round tight end. Hooper. Depends if you consider 9th, 10th, 11th round late. That's where he's going. But Hooper by far. Afterwards, I'll probably go Dallas Goedert and Noah Fant after that. You think the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl? I do not. You're fine, bro. Hold up, guys. I forgot. I got to put some clothes in the dryer real quick. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. You guys got to see this clap back I just did at somebody. This is hilarious. I just did a clap back. I think casual like this one. On my latest post to Kyler Murray, somebody said something slick. tell me why I don't think Mark Ingram's going to have a bad year. He's just not my type of player because I just don't see him. It's one of those like gut call things. I've just never been a huge fan of Mark Ingram. He's not my style of player, but I don't think he's going to have a bad year. But I could definitely see somebody possibly taking over later on, like a Justice Hill. I don't think Justice Hill is going to completely take over. I guess I don't see him lasting because he's never had to be the 3-down back, and he's 30 years old. I just don't see him lasting is my main concern. But I think as long as he's healthy, he'll produce. Belichick is a wizard. He will be 30 in December, yeah. So 29, and it's not a spring chicken. Yeah, sports lives. But yeah, Corey, he's just not my style. I like younger guys. I like faster guys. I like pass catching backs. Not that he's not an adequate pass catcher, but he's not somebody that's going to be running routes. So he's just not my cup of tea. That's just a personal thing. You have your players and some people, and he's just somebody that just doesn't interest me. It's not even something like that deep. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be okay though. Nah, they can't trade him. They need a backup, man. They can't just be going into the season on backup. Oh, Connor's still in the game? I guess it is the first. Yeah, I seen that. I think he's a good player. Tom Brady might be traded. Nah, chill. Damn, Pittsburgh's dropping stuff left and right. Vance McDonald might be good. This guy Grimble just dropped a pass. Why is the thumbnail for this square? I don't know what you're talking about. Nathan Peterman, yeah. I've always thought Chris Hogan was a baller. Is he someone? No, bro. Chill out. Oh, Benny Snell. Did he just run the ball or what? See what's going on in Detroit. I'm making the square face. I don't know, bro. I didn't know what to put as my thumbnail. I just be messing around, bro. Not that deep. I think it blocked out the word. It says in the thumbnail it's you making the square face. Oh, it's an emoji. I can't see emojis. I'm on my laptop. For some reason I can't go live on my phone yet. I don't know. Gotta look into that. I don't know if I got enough subscribers or something. Jacoby Myers didn't score a touchdown. You guys lied. He did have 2 catches for 30 yards though. Yo, that Max pick is hilarious, bro. Like for real, I'm thinking about making that a shirt, bro. Like that's such a shirt with the funny caption, bro. That's everything. That picture, yo, you had me dying when I saw that. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm happy or mad. The Broncos passed on Devin Bush or fought. Bob, are you in any of the chats? You're in the second chat, right? Oh, you got a 2-pointer? That's good. Guy's a baller, bro. Glad I got him in Dynasty. That New England offense is very underrated. Yeah, Max. I don't know if Adrian could post it on here or anything, but yeah, it's pretty funny, bro. It's the picture I posted in my stories yesterday about like we're having this much fun and it's a kid like sliding or whatever. What did you just post? I don't know if it's still on my story though. It might have disappeared. Adrian, stupid. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't believe I haven't met Adrian yet. Casual, we gotta get up soon, man. I've just been so busy. But we gotta go out, bro. We gotta go to one of these crazy parties you're telling me about. It's been too long. It's crazy that you live in my city. Yeah, you live super close. Oh shoot. Hyde has a vision. Hyde just sucks, bro. It just goes to show you how good that 49ers offensive line is because everybody that it's like Pittsburgh. Anybody that runs on the Steelers offensive line is good. San Francisco, you could say the same thing. They plugged in Hyde, who was a great running back before he got that contract. They plugged in Breida. Then Breida got hurt. They put in Jeff Wilson. He balled. He got hurt. They put in Mostert. The only problem is they all get hurt. Winston or Allen as your starter, that's really tough. If it's a 6-point QB league, then I would say Winston by a hair. If it's a 4-point QB league, I would say Allen by a hair. Love both. I want to film at your place, bro. Your place looks dope. That's like the illest. We should just, yeah, let's do it. We should get together and and have a mushroom edition of fantasy football. Just film it at your place. That would be amazing, bro. I want to take this game to a new level. I don't want to say what I want to do right now because we do have a 10-year-old on live. But we'll talk more, bro. I got some ideas just to go bizarre, bro. Like just to be real. Have it be like just a fun. I want my brand to be fun, bro. Like I love teaching fantasy football, but I want to entertain. I want my brand to be so fun and so dope that even if you don't like fantasy football, you're still tuning in because it's just so fun. Yeah, Zach, you could definitely join the show, bro. Zach, so on a scale from 1 to Jamarcus Russell, how bad is Mariota? Counselor's just thirsty. Like I feel like he just comes across as thirsty to me. Why I mean, why do I only have 400? I didn't really focus on YouTube. I don't really understand the dynamic. And unfortunately, when it comes to different platforms, they don't always translate over. So I've been trying to get people over to YouTube, but they're going to have to get over because that's where I'm putting out all my strategy content. All my player content is going to remain on Instagram, but anytime I talk about strategies, if you guys notice, like more broad, more in depth, that's all going to be on YouTube, and that's the way I'm going to have it. I want to build this channel because I can't monetize off Instagram yet. So people are not going to pay me, at least if they subscribe, and if I get enough hours and stuff, I can make money off the ads, and you guys don't have to pay me. And it's free. You pay me with, it's like an exchange. I give you the juice. You guys give me a little attention. I should be a sports analyst. I am a sports analyst. You mean I should be on ESPN? Is that what you're saying? I am a sports analyst. I shouldn't say a fantasy football. I should say a fantasy football analyst. Yeah, I'll join your fantasy show. I'll make signs and hype it up. Yeah, Zach, you're definitely allowed. It would be an honor to have you on the show, bro. But I don't know if you're this interesting though in real life. Like you're interesting behind a keyboard, but I don't know. I had you live once and you were really shy. Like you're this fun, outgoing guy here, but then when they put a camera in front of your face, you curl up like a little turtle in a shell. What's up with that? We need to see more of this Zach on camera. You're an interesting guy. Show it. That's a gift. It's a gift to be entertaining like casual. You're a new man now. You're a new man now. I love it, bro. Like you get to meet Mahomes. I did meet Mahomes. I got his autograph. I'm actually I'm giving it away to whoever could beat me in my followers league best ball. Zach's a new man, everybody. Let's give a round of applause for Zach. He just had his bar mitzvah, and he's a new man. You can do whatever you want, bro. Now, do you have a crush on Mariota? Like, because he's obviously not a good quarterback, but is it something deeper than just football? Like, you find him attractive? Oh, you just ride or die for your team, or what's going on here, Zach? Talk to me, bro. Damn, I hope I'm not getting a cold. You don't find him attractive, obviously. It's not that obvious. That's why I was asking. He's your favorite player. Of course, I'm always going to have faith in him. Well, I hope you'll always have faith in me too, Zachary. Yeah, I don't think too many people got that joke. You got to be a real Pats fan for that one, buddy. My man. Your dad told you that one? Is your dad a comedian? Yeah, tell me about it, Zach. Why don't you go recruit, bro? Why don't you just go down your block and just be like, yo, you want to live with the rapper? I got free tickets. Come on, Zach. What Washington do? You said stellar. That was okay, plastic. Let's not exaggerate. I just don't think Dwayne Wash or yeah, wait, no, James Washington is going to. I don't think he'll be consistent in that offense. We'll see though, because Moncrief is injury prone. So maybe if Moncrief gets hurt, that's dope. You're gonna write my Instagram on the roller coasters. Great. So they could sue me for vandalism on something you did. I like Jackson's value more. He's going later. Um, I don't know. That one's tough. I think I like Jackson's value depending on where they're going. If they're both equal, then I would take Eckler. But based on value, I think Jackson might get more runs and the goal line work, while Eckler will be more of the pass catching back. You play football, Zach? Do I think Edelman's going to be a Hall of Famer? That's really tough, man. I think if he has one more really good year, I think he will be. He needs one more. Of course not. Casual should mentor Zach. They seem like they're like the same person. Zach is like a younger white casual. Jalen Samuels, he doesn't look good at all, but he makes plays. Like that's goes to show like that was just a bad tackle. Good lord. Casual is casual. He's man. You've seen him in my lives before. Casual 310. That's his Insta name. It's Adrian. It's Adrian on here, but it's casual on Instagram. That's what I keep forgetting to do. But I think the Patriots are gonna win. No, they can't win every year. Chiefs are tough, man. On Johnson, 3 carries, 16 yards. Telling you, Ty Johnson, 1 reception, 9 yards. They got him in the game early. I think he's going to be that pass catching specialist, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, man, Detroit's very underrated. Oh, I'm not paying attention. It's preseason. It really doesn't matter. It's not about winning. It's about finding who's going to make the team. Surprised GW and Max are not around. Plastic, nice to have you back, bro. You've been missing in the YouTube lives lately. Your wife's not. She let you back. We could be friends again. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna warm up some food. Put some light here. I'll be right back. The computer was bugging out. Being absolutely realistic, if the Browns have an MVP caliber quarterback in Mayfield and Odell plays like an absolute beast, and their coach comes up with the best play calls, they're going 8-8 at most. Zach, stop it. Stop it. What are the Titans gonna do? Jalen Samuels is playing. It's the system, man, because I'm watching him and he's not. But I guess you can't separate, system from player. But Jalen Samuels anywhere else is a backup, which is what he is in Pittsburgh. But yeah, they're just using him right. But you see, as a system, they just plug players in. Good receiver though. You definitely need Samuels. If you get Connor, see some people drafting Connor, you need Samuels. You don't get Samuels, Wow. Somebody that thinks the Titans are pretty decent. Oh, what up, Con? Just chopping it up here, waiting for my ribs to come out the microwave. Be right back. Jeez. Smoking. Michael Kahn. That sounds like such a gangster name. Michael Kahn. I know, right? Everybody's got some crazy names on Instagram, and then you come here, it's like Michael. It'll be like King Kong. No, he's just like Michael. Casual's like Adrian. It's weird. Justin Tucker. I like Tucker. I think Tucker's got a bigger leg, or I don't know, he's more accurate. I don't know if a bigger leg. Adam Vinatieri had a leg back in the day, and I don't know, man. It's tough because Tucker right now is way better, but he's in his prime. You know, Vinatieri's like 40-something years old. Yeah, not much different for you, Zach. Zach Taylor. Wasn't that a football player? Yeah, Zach Taylor. Dolphins. Be right back. King Kong, King Kong. All right, guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? Zach Taylor is cold. Oh yeah, you're right. But who was the Taylor from the Dolphins back in the day? Hall of Famer. Forgot. I think it was Zach Taylor as well. Zach Taylor. Do you know how excited I am about having a scrambler QB finally? What are you talking about? The Patriots? What, Sidham, whatever his name is? No, not Sean Taylor. Wait, Zach Thomas. Who's the other Taylor? Jason Taylor. Never mind. All right. Zach Taylor's, yeah. Bengals coach. You're right. Zach, you're pretty knowledgeable about football, I noticed. Do I like Roethlisberger? He's a good quarterback. Do you like him since he's not a Titan? Derek Carr? Not really. Oh, you know everything about football. Okay. My bad. I'm going to start coming to you for advice. Screw that. Just start sending everybody your way. Do you play fantasy? Have you started playing fantasy yet? Lisa, I don't know what the hell to call you. Mr. Ayano, can I call you that? You do not play fantasy. Okay. You should. As long as you don't pick any Titans, you'll be good. Yes, what? Yes, I could call you Mr. Ayano, or yes, you play fantasy. Or yes to both. Why would you pick him first pick if you could just pick him up for free? Nobody's going to pick him. Both. Okay. How long you been playing for? Damn, everybody, it's so funny. Like all my followers' teams look exactly alike. That's hilarious. Everybody's got Montgomery. Everybody's got Kerryon Johnson. So hilarious. Everybody's top 3 picks are the same. All my followers either have David Montgomery or Chubb or Kerryon or Mixon, like some combination of those 3. Oh, he's back? Darwin's back? I don't know who loves who more. Plastic and his affection and his infatuation with Darwin, or Zach and his infatuation with Mariota. That's a close one. I'm gonna have to let the jury decide. That's really close by. So you mean basically be the counselor? I mean, you can tell I'm not clowning. Because what I say actually makes sense. To most people, not all people, to most. I haven't seen Darwin. These look amazing. Pass protection? That's my TV's that backed up. Ah! Fuck. I scrolled down to one of your first posts, and in the comments, someone said that Baker Mayfield wasn't NFL ready and was going to be a bust. Send me that. I like calling people out when they're wrong. Kind of a prick like that. There's like this guy Purdue, who I really like. He's a really nice guy. But he always says the opposite of what I say. And he said Kyler Murray's going to be a bust, which I know he's not. So I made sure I screenshot when he said that. And what else? He said something else ridiculous. I forgot. Maybe Freeman or something. I don't know. What up, Max? Max is going to make me a lot of money when I print those Wii shirts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's going to be some freezers. I love that. And do you guys like when I do that, or you guys get a fan? Or you think that it makes me look like a prick? Because I think some people get turned off by it when I do that. Like when when people are wrong and I screenshot and I put in my story. But I usually only give it to people that really, really give me a hard time. Like if everybody's wrong, And not everybody's gonna agree with me, but those people that are like obnoxious about it, do you guys have a problem with that? That's sad. Stop. I'm freaking eating, bro. Like I did it yesterday. This guy, Draft M Pods or something like that. He was really, I think, I was going to go on his podcast and he never hit me up. And he was really adamant about, MVS and him not being good and Allison getting the starting job and Allison being more talented. And I was like, no. And he was like, really? So then I kind of did my whole screenshot things when MVS, they said he was going to be the starter. And I think he was like taken back because he's one of those guys that thinks he knows it all, which I am too, but there's a difference. I got a little bit of a proven record. But anyway, so he tried to get me again because I'm jumping off the David bandwagon, David Johnson, which I have been for a while. So he was like, so you guys know I said and made a video about, David Johnson's stock going down or don't draft him or whatever. So he said he put a star and watches one preseason game. And then I replied with, I recorded that video several days ago, which I did. So he didn't reply back because he feels stupid. So I don't like people. That's somebody that's purposely going out of their way to try to make me look dumb or diminish me as an analyst or my brand. So I feel like at that point, all gloves are off. So anyway. That's that. I don't like those guys. But then I looked at his post, and it seems like he's real high on David Johnson, so you better hope he's right. Because guess who's coming back to that post? Some ribs and potatoes. Nick said he loves it when I put these fools in his butt. I mean, it is kind of fun. I think it makes me unique, I don't know any other analyst that put people on blast like that. Give y'all some entertainment. Give me a second. Let me wipe. Damn. Got shit all over me. Clear. Ugh. Man, that food is so good. I'm still hungry. I'm a good cook, man. I must admit. Trying not to get food all over my keyboard. Still hungry. Let's check the box scores. Ty Johnson's looking good again, man. I like it. Let's see what Darwin Thompson's doing. Wow, you're right, Cat. Or you're right, Plastic. Sheesh. 3 for 27 yards, dude. Dude's a beast. He's so small, too. He's going to be a problem in that offense. Might have to reach for Darwin in my leagues. Yeah, the Chiefs game. This guy Darwin's a beast. Perfect system to completely take advantage of his skill set. Oh my God. That's messed up. You did what? Damn, you fucked up. Damn, Leroy. I thought you read my book. Damn. Hate that trade. Well, you win some, you lose some. It's always next year. Yeah, that's one of those mistakes. You guys prioritize the tight end too much. Sad, man. I hate to see carry on go. Most important position is the running back position, man. You don't give up elite running back for a tight end. Yeah, I mean it's not a bad trade because but yeah, carry on is the best player in the trade. So anytime you lose the best player, Ingram gets hurt every year. MVS could be really good, but we don't know yet. Not a fan, bro. You guys are so quick to trade. It's so funny. Oops, lost you guys there. You were on TV the other day. Well, that makes sense because you're a movie, bro. Oh, James Washington again. James Washington is balling. You got interviewed at a local fair. A local fair, and what did they ask you? Did you win a Mariota stuffed doll or something? Did you play darts and win Mariota? Wow, bro. You make 30, 40 bucks an hour? That's crazy for a 16-year-old. Sheesh, I want to make that much. That's awesome, bro. Congratulations. That's really good. Okay, Leroy. After that trade, I think you maybe should stop. Yeah, I mean, plastic, that's what happens when you play the Chiefs, who aren't very good secondary in the first team. So imagine what their second or third team corners are. I wouldn't read into it, bro. You get so hyped. You have Kamara, but again, that's your starting lineup. Who do you have? I don't care about your starting lineup. Who do you have behind Kamara, Chubb, and Mixon? You cannot take for granted that they'll all three will play the rest of the year. I think they will. I hope they will, or at least 12 or 14 games minimum, be there for the playoffs. But I'm not criticizing you, bro. I'm disagreeing with you. You fall in love with every single player that makes a big play. Do you not? Like, it's not Look, Brian Scheiser just made a play. It's not criticizing you. You get hype. You buy into a lot of hype. Anybody that is hyped, like Curtis Samuel, like Darwin Thompson, not saying that some of these guys, you get hype, bro. I'm just like, I want to see more. Like, again, this is second and third streamers we're talking about. You're very sensitive. You take everything as like criticism, like it's personal. It's not personal. I'm just you get hype. You buy into the hype. It's what you do. Wow, that's crazy, bro. You're a really good skater. Pays to be a good skater, I see. Should hustle, bro. Make as much as you can. But still make time for videos. Oh yeah? Why is that? Max. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Darius Leonard, though, was a tackling machine. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to IDP, just look up players who get a lot of tackles. That's why he was such a beast. All right, Plastic, but don't take that out on me. Like I'm not all I. I'm just saying, like, hey, you're taking that out on me. I'm not. All I said was that he's going up against second and third streamers. That's all. I just don't get excited about that. He has talent, though. I mean, sure, I could be wrong, and he might ball. He's talented, but I think it's going to take a Moncrief injury for that to happen. I don't think James Washington is going to be relevant unless Moncrief gets hurt. I think he might have some blow up games, but I'm not going to get excited over a couple of nice plays against backups in preseason. And I'm sorry about your dad. Well, this guy Barnes played good today. So this is why you can't judge off preseason. That guy Barnes, Alex Barnes from Tennessee. Actually, is Zach still here? What you know about Alex Barnes? Can you tell me? What can you tell me about Alex Barnes? Zach? No, Zach's not here. Damn it. Anyways, but Alex Barnes had like negative yards his first game. Now he had 7 for 42. So can't tell in preseason, man. Either good or bad. Because Kyler Murray had a bad game. I still haven't given up on him. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Zach. I'm not gonna put him on blast. 'Cause I don't. I'll just comment back something, but I'm not gonna put him on a story. I only do that to people that like really tick me off. Like he had an opinion, it was different for me, but he wasn't obnoxious about it. So I'm not that much of a prick where I'm gonna pick every little battle, but I will give him a little eyes emoji. That's kind of funny. Looking back at this, I think Baker will be a bust. He has the least upside of all of them. Limited athlete, so even if he becomes serviceable player in the, he will be average at best. That's funny. He reached the peak of his athletic ability. Manziel was athletic in college too. Didn't translate. See, that's where your mind can get you screwed up because you remember something a certain way, so then you associate new things with the past. That's what we do in life, guys. Some of you guys might, this is too deep for some of you guys, but we base our thoughts on the past. Everything we do is based on the past. So somewhere in Plastic's past, he saw a receiver doing good in Pittsburgh, so he thinks James Washington's going to be good. I'm just messing with you, Plastic. Don't get mad at me. I don't like when you're mad at me. What up, Jesus? Two QBs, two running. Yeah, it's cool. It's good to it's good to play in different leagues and try different ways. And so you'd have to tweak some of my stuff when you're playing in a league like that. But you still win through running backs. Quarterbacks are a little more important. Now you got to pick a quarterback a little earlier. You're not going to be able to pick one at round 10 when you're playing in a 2 QB league, but it's still a lot of the same stuff. I wouldn't worry about the defensive players. They're all the same. They're all unpredictable. Just get somebody that tackles a lot at each position. This is so fun going back on old posts. uh, yeah, I saw Damian Harris did put in some work. So my cousin just traded Carry On, Witten, Lockett, and Neil Harry for Thielen. Oh, that was your cousin, Leroy? Yeah, I think he messed up. I like Carry On, and whoever gets the best player gets the better of the deal. So since I think Carry On's the best player, I think Lockett and Lockett and Ingram are kind of a wash. MVS and N'Keal Harry are kind of a wash, even though I like MVS more. And I like Ingram, but Ingram gets hurt a lot. So I just don't like that. I just wouldn't have given up Carry On because I think Carry On's got top 5 upside. Yeah, Jacoby Myers and Damian Harris. I like both players still. I know Josh Gordon complicates things a little bit, but if Edelman gets hurt, it's going to be Jacoby Myers running the slot. So imagine this, guys. Imagine the Patriots got a young, nice wide receiver core because Josh Gordon and N'Keal Harry on the outside with Jacoby Myers in the middle, or Edelman, but I like Myers because he's a kind of a better athlete. That's a sick trio of wide receivers. It might work out for your cousin though, because Thielen's a beast. I just don't like trading running backs. I don't like trading running backs for receivers or tight ends or people like that. Thomas or Hill. I think Thomas is a little safer. I just feel better about Thomas. He's just safer. I don't think. Are you looking at Aaron Darnold, Leroy? So Tyreek probably has more upside, or he does, but I just think Thomas is safer. So I'd rather go with Thomas. He said, "Who is carry on?" But that's not who you traded carry on to, right? Where around should I pick the second QB or second or two, three wide receiver? I don't know, man. Max, you have to play the board. So it's not about, I still go best player available. I mean, you have to see, though, how fast is each position going. That's where you have to be good, bro. You can't go in. If you go in there with a set plan, you have to read the board. You have to get the best value. Because the quarterback position's so deep, you can settle and try to get maybe like a back-to-back quarterback situation in the mid rounds and go with the Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson back-to-back and then back them up with Matthew Stafford, something like that, or Sam Darnold, or you know what I'm saying? That's what I would do, though. I would let, unless, Pat Mahomes or somebody like that is the best available, then yeah. Running, because I saw the system was 4.5, so I would stick with the runners. Unless you get a really good deal on a Winston, on a Sam Darnold, or whatever, you want to put one of them as your second quarterback. But Murray, Josh Allen, take advantage. When is your draft? Because if people are down on Murray, you might be able to steal Murray. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like you have to read the board. If everybody's picking quarterbacks, like if 10 quarterbacks are taken in the first 2 rounds, then okay, come the third or fourth round, I got to at least get one of my quarterbacks, or you should get at least one. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Oh, so it's not going to be for a while. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head out here. My computer's about to die. It's 7 o'clock. Good time to call it quits. I'll be on again tomorrow. There's some games, probably 4 p.m. Pacific, somewhere around there. Tune in. Thanks for tuning in this time. It's always a blast, guys. Tomorrow. Later.